Dorothea Lange was a photographer during the Great Depression. She was hired by the Farmer Security Administration to capture the effects of the Great Depression on the American people. Lange became famous for a picture called Migrant Mother. This image captured the emotion of the Great Depression that no other photographer had captured. Due to her photographs, we are able to have proof of how the American people lived in the 1930s.
Lange was born to a single mother that had to support Dorothea and her brother. Her mother and her grandmother wanted Dorothea to become a teacher because photography was not a reliable job for women at the time. Lange had her heart set on becoming a photographer, so she wouldn't let her mother and grandmother change her mind.
Lange tried to get as much photography experience as she could while still trying to support her and her family and finishing school. The experience confirmed that she wanted to become a photographer and showed her that she liked taking portraits. She liked taking portraits because she learned a lot about the people in general. Lange and her friend decided to travel the world with a camera. This sadly ended in San Francisco, where they lost all of their money. Lange had to find a new job to earn some money. While working at the San Francisco Camera Club, she gained the knowledge here that the most important thing in a photo is a person's snapshot. She might not have realized at the time, but this is what guided her into becoming a documentary film photographer. Her work in San Francisco made her realize that she did not only want to take portraits of people that paid her, she wanted to work on a broader basis. She then closed up her shop and moved on to another place to open her business. She never planned on taking up photography as a career, and she never really had a career plan, but in a way, photography was kind of handed to her.
During the later years in San Francisco, Lange started a family. Then the Great Depression hit. Near her studio in California, she slowly saw people's lives crumbling, and she wanted to go out and capture the devastation. She wasn't sure what she would do with these photos, but she knew that they were important in some way. This was the beginning of her new career as a photographer of the Great Depression. Finally, someone came in and realized the importance of her Great Depression photographs. They bought it off of her and printed it full page in a magazine called Survey Graphic. After that, she got a job offer as a field photographer to help investigate agricultural labor. She was put on the state payroll as a stenographer.
Lange never had a problem with working for the federal government. She liked being able to see what world and what it was becoming, and she liked capturing the people. She believed that the FSA was a good place and no one could understand what they were working for unless you experienced it. It was difficult sometimes because she had to explain to the people most affected by the Depression that the government wanted pictures of them. It was especially hard because she knew how deprived these people were and she had food and a home to go to.
When looking back at the Great Depression, Lange helps us to understand the conditions and the emotions of the Great Depression. She helped to capture a world of destruction and devastation. Lange's career as a photographer started off as a dream and later became a way to capture a terrible time in history. Without photographers like Lange, we may never have known what our country went through. This is what makes Dorothea Lange so influential.